Dig for Victory is a vintage inspired dress shop, and we make dresses mainly for special occasions, but also for people that want something special for every day. Originally it was all operating online, but for the last 6 years we've had a bricks and mortar shop here in Brighton. So the way it works with us, we have a range of different designs inspired by vintage styles from 40s, 50s and 60s. And customers will come into the shop and they can try on lots of different dresses. They can work out which style they like, and they can mix and match the different elements of the styles, and together we'd design a dress for them, and then we would take their measurements and we make a custom pattern specially to fit their proportions. So we get our fabric from lots of different places. Roughly 50% of our fabric is in some way sustainable. So we use a mixture of actual recycled vintage fabrics, old curtains and bedspreads and tablecloths, which we find in charity shops and vintage fairs and craft markets. They obviously have amazing prints and things that you wouldn't be able to get nowadays. And then we also use a lot of dead stock fabric, ends of rolls, that's often ex-designer. And rather than that stuff being scrapped, it sometimes gets passed on to dealers. We're essentially getting really high quality fabric. We're saving it from the scrap heap and using it to make a limited number of dresses instead. For me, the sustainable focus is a mixture of my love for vintage prints and vintage fabrics, a lot of which you can't find anymore nowadays, and also a sense that I don't want to be part of a throwaway fashion industry which does a lot of harm to the environment. Obviously we use sewing machines all day here, and we use the iron all day here, so we're using a lot of energy. Being signed up with a renewable energy supplier means that we can at least feel happy that that energy is coming from a renewable source.